and we continue our guide of the Wandering Village version 1.0. There is actually also a whole new intro cinematic, so I'm gonna show it to you now. It's just 1 minute. If you want to skip it, you can skip 1 minute of the video, and we dive back into the game.
Shift course now, we might stand a chance.
In the last episode, we got sick. We went into a first place that had the spores that are air toxicity. And so it was, we had to be careful. We had to also start our doctors, our production of herbs, all those type of things. But now the good thing is we're getting into a new biome. It is actually the desert. The good thing with the desert is we don't have that toxicity. The bad thing is that my normal production of food that used to be here, the beet, right? It's not gonna work. Similarly, as you can see over here, my air wells, they're really not gonna work either. This is arid, there's very low production or zero production of water. So for the water, we're gonna have over here a production of cactus that's going to create water. So that's something, but I need to research now corn to be able to have some food. We have also found a first seed, and in between the end of the last episode and the beginning of this one, I got a mission that was burial at sea. This guy over here, this captain, said send scavengers to pieces of schooner wreckage, and I think if we do it, he's going to give us another seed. We need to find it. I am going to try to do some of these here. I'd love to tell my ombu to just lie down now, maybe. And no, it doesn't trust my command still. So we want to try to probably also improve this. We're doing a research right now on the corn plantation. But yeah, after maybe we try to get him to follow us, to trust us a bit more. We're, getting stone over here, getting my clay on this side. We have more and more berries that are being placed over here, so that's great. I see a couple also of herbs that we could gather. We also have a herb production here with the doctor. So far so good. I think it's looking pretty good. I don't see any big problems right now. So I'm gonna move a bit forward and I'll see you in a minute. Here it is. I've done the ombu pharmacy over here so that in the future if ombu is sick we can give him some medicine, but also because it gives me access next to the pet ombu, which will increase obviously my trust. And it's going to use most of my mushrooms and a lot of my ombu nodes, but I think that's important so that again it starts potentially to trust me a bit more, and we can start doing more things with him. I managed to get also over here a couple more of decontamination things, or survival gear is called, which will be useful if we want to try to go to this poison forest over here and get some else room. This is delicate mushroom with healing properties. First, Puli is gonna eat a bit there. Maybe we get some of these here. I haven't really chosen if we're gonna go straight or go there. I see there is a place to sleep here. We don't really know where those things are, right? So we're gonna have to find that. Is he gonna eat? Not eating. Come on. Oh, he accept my comments, my comment. Good, good, good. That way anger is going to go down without me having to give, you know, a mushroom ball or some mushrooms to him. Great. And then it will restart. Plus, I guess that gave me a bit more time for this scavenging here. Oh, I see something here. What is that? Short heat wave. That's not good. So maybe we try to go to the north to go sleep instead of being in a heat wave. But it didn't trust my command. So we can try again in a couple of hours, but I think we're gonna arrive before. So probably not, probably not. And yeah, I've started to also make some corn for my people. I see we have a problem here on the combo kitchen because we're solo on mushrooms. That's fine. These ones are gonna start now to give a bit more. What else? Here we're low on clay. I know. Clay, basically, you have to wait for it to regrow, or because I can't move it. That's okay. So we finished. Oh, it did turn that way. That's fine. And yeah, let's try to send this party. Hopefully get a couple of these health mushroom. And we can sleep when we get there. Okay, we finished also the research of the ombu. So let's see. That is, I built an ombu doctor. Oh, and I see something here. But yes, we built an ombu doctor. And with this, either by clicking show interaction or just zooming out, we had in the past, you know, the hornblower can do a couple of things here. But we also have the ombu doctor. Can give some herbs to reduce ombu poison. And ombu poison is pretty low right now, so we're gonna keep it as is. But more importantly, we can pet him. It's gonna cost some of these, you know, knowledge points, if you wish, of ombu, but it will hopefully increase my trust, or his trust in me. I didn't see anything happen yet because I think we're just doing it. It is, they are delivering it. And when they've delivered it, then I think we're gonna be able to pet him. Now the final books, here it is, pet preparation happening. And we have in the meantime also moving shadows, making their way through the dense dark poison forest. Your scavengers sometimes catch glimpses of shadows darting around. It's merely the oppressive darkness playing tricks. Something is stalking us. We are at a clear disadvantage. Let's retreat. It could be friends, it could be foes. Back to back. Maybe let's try this. See what happens. Yes, we found a couple of people. They are healthy on top of this, so that's great. I may need a few more houses, but at least that's something. We are also actually ready for the next one. So we're gonna sleep here. This one is gonna be out of range very soon, so maybe let's do that one here. Then we can do this one later on. Okay. Let's see. Oh, he likes being petted. And he's going to take a small nap too. Okay. It is. We're petting him. And he's becoming sleepy. Okay. Okay. And while that's happening, right, we can continue to grow potentially a city. So I have my mushroom there. It does take a bit of water, so we need to be careful. But my water seems to be fine. I do have tainted water, so that's not good. What else? We are almost done clearing this part here of both stone and wood. But yeah, as I said, maybe we just build a couple more huts. And we'll go also with some decorations after. Good. And now scavenging. We haven't found any of these schooner wreckage yet, or any other seeds as far as I could see. We're gonna sleep here, eat there. Oh, this doesn't look good, so we probably want to avoid that one. We haven't started to make the scavenging ration. Maybe this is what we should try to do, which I think is here in the smoking hut. Yes, make scavenging rations from various types of food. You may want to It is a lot of resource, but yeah, we may want to do that one next. Okay. See you in a minute. A new message. Let's see who wants to talk with us. One of our villagers wants to show you something. I'm sorry I didn't come forward with this earlier, but I just realized something. This heirloom passed on through my family. It's one of the seeds. Oh! To think that one of them was here all along, all of this time. Will you contribute it to our cause? Of course. Oh, I'd like to make one request. The village I grew up in, my family had lived for generations. It was different. I'm not saying I don't appreciate it, but our village was a place where people not only survived, but lived. In dark times, we need the smallest bit of hope. I'd like to decorate some of the house. I'm trying to do that. What are you saying? I've been doing a lot of decorations. Here it is. Actually, we finished. You can see raise decoration need until happiness bonus, which is at least 2. Our bonus for decoration is actually at 3 right now. So totally fine. Totally fine. So yeah, she's going to give it to us, I think. See, we're done with the decorations. What do you think? It's beautiful. Thank you so much for doing this. But I think we could further benefit everyone by making our housing itself just a bit nicer. Okay. Raise housing quality need until it reaches 3. So these ones again, right? They have a quality of 3. These ones, they have a quality of 1. So they're not great, right? This is why my housing quality right now is basically on 2 as an average of both of these. So we can continue to make more huts and potentially destroy also some of these after it. Okay, let's go. I cannot move that one, but it's fine. We can just put that, and then maybe some decorations here. Couple of flower beds in the back. Okay. So let's see if this is enough to get me to 3, or potentially what we can do is even delete some of these, given that I don't think, you know, we need all of these. Let's start. Fine, okay. But yeah, I'll start on that side. Okay. We'll see if that's enough. Now the quality is at almost. Okay. It is almost. So I feel like now we're gonna want few more decorations on this side to get all of these, you know, great. By the way, I should pause when I do those things. So each of those decorations, and then huts there. Okay, and then maybe we expand a bit this road here. Oh, shame that there's one tile left. Okay, so hopefully that will get me to 3. In the meantime, let's see what we're doing here. We got that one. We're gonna sleep there potentially. Let's get a bit more sand and salt. Good. And we're gonna have a choice to make over there. But yeah, let's continue a bit. This being built. What's happening? We're low on stone stab. Yes, that makes sense. I only have one of these buildings, so it takes a bit of time, of course, to make them. We have good reserves of stone, so I'm not too worried. Fresh hair, that's good. Couple of people that want to eat is fine. I haven't done a research in a while. We could start the scavenging ration. What do we have over here? So food stand, provide food for villagers in remote areas. That will be good in the future. Boarding house. This is actually a bigger house. 30 villagers instead of 3. Oh, but they are slightly more susceptible to poison due to the cramped condition. So that's not great. Actually, the poison resistance is negative instead of positive. So I don't love it. We have the bread chain here, so that will be good. Curing unlike recipe for more efficient scavenging rations. Okay, we may want to do that one. I have both of those resources. Good. And yeah, we'll want to build one of these soon. Where is it? Smoking hut. Over here, that sounds good. Okay. What else is happening? Yeah, we're low on clay and stone slab. Actually, clay is probably the worst because I had to pause this, and this one is also paused while this is regrowing. Oh, wait. Oh, it's not regrowing because there's no moisture. So I think what we have to do right now is just harvest manually some clay. Let's go. Let's harvest all of this clay manually. I also see that the mining camp here is empty. So let's move it there. What else? No, that's all good. I mean, here we're gonna need one person. My food seems to be fairly stable. Not really growing, but stable. Just need to keep an eye out on this. Oh, the house quality hasn't gotten to 3 yet. We're really close. I think as soon as we build this, we should be fine. What else? So we're gonna sleep here. We can go and get that. This was too far. Okay, so yeah, I mean, it seems like even if we go straight, we're gonna get into this pink new place. Yeah, I see. Oh, some tools. This would be really good. What is that? Cold snap. Huh. Okay. I will have to see in a second. For now, I'm getting the different resources. This is also not built, right? Low priority, by the way. Let's finish the house first. What else? Yeah, we finished the flowers at least. So next is probably that one. Research, we just finished the research. That's good. But don't, yeah, in those games, you know, it's always the same. Don't overextend yourself either. You know, it's slow growth is how you survive. Ambu seemed unsure which path to take at the upcoming crossroad, so I told him to go down, right? Because we saw the tools over here, and I see there's a coal plant here too, so it doesn't seem to really matter. We did manage to make him eat also just now, so hunger is pretty low. So yeah, I think that's good. And I see also that now we probably just finished, yes, this hut. And so my people seem to be now happy at housing quality level 3. That's great. That's great. So let's see what she says. Oh, it is exactly as I imagined it. Take me right back to my childhood. I can practically see my Nana sitting there in front of the entrance, knitting and greeting everyone who walks by. I mean, I did make a pretty nice village, I feel, over here. Thank you. I think my ancestors would approve of me passing the seed on to you. I'd also like to contribute some other provisions I brought with me. Oh, that's kind. So 5 fugal essence, 10 fish, 10 salt, and a seed. So now we have 2 seeds, right? We still didn't do the burial at sea, but at least we somehow can call Nona because she wanted 2 seeds, and we have 2 seeds now. I hear that you found some more seeds already. Well done. In the meantime, I have located the first ingredient we need for the gross compound. It's located in the ruin of a once great city, far to the north. It was once a bustling hub of commerce, its market filled with goods transported on ambus from all corners of the world. But that was many years ago. Little of it remains today, and that's what's left that's been taken over by poisonous fungi. So it's unfortunately a rather dangerous trip. Understood. We'll do it. Oh, she's still sick. Wally, how many times do I have to tell you that you shouldn't be out there? You're not well. How many times do I have to tell you that I'm making my own decisions? I see that I don't have to worry anymore. The 3 of you seems to be able to manage without me now. Okay. I'm not a doctor, but I have a lot of data here in the facility. There's no need for you to worry about me. I'm sure our village doctor is perfectly capable. Once you're there, you'll be looking for a monolithic decaying structure. The ingredient should be inside. Perfect, thank you, Nona. Okay, so she's going back to bed. keep an eye out on her, will you? Yes. So we need to head northeast, which is the opposite of what we are doing right now. So should we change? I really want to get these tools, so we're not gonna change now. I mean, this is, you know, we can do it in the future, and they do say keep looking for seeds too. It's not like the game is finished anyway. Continuing to get, you know, all of the resources we can. Here we're gonna get those herbs very soon. We may want to try to pet Ombu again. Yeah, let's try to pet him again. And what is the next research we should target? I have a lot of people now that are doing nothing. So maybe we try to have more farms. Unfortunately, I think we don't have enough to build any of those things here. Or to unlock any of those things. There was one farm we didn't do at the start. It was tomato plantation. But this requires... Wait, a lot of water. They're heat resistant, but they require a lot of water. So maybe in the future we can do that one. Oh, heal mushroom. Right, that could be good. Take some mushroom, but it's fine. We have a lot, so that way we can produce them. But as I said, maybe what we want to do now is try to get another farm going. I don't have a lot of space there because of those spikes, which you can harvest, but Ombu is not gonna like this because you're basically destroying him. So maybe I put it over here somewhere. Let's take this out. Let's move the woodcutter over here and see if we can fit a nice farm there. And yeah, I think there's some good space there. We expand the road a bit, right? Good. And that farm, by the way, we could expand a bit more too, to make more herbs, but we have tons of herbs, so I'm fine. If anything, it's maybe more... No, even the mushrooms, I think we have a good production, so we're fine. We do need to put a few people working there, and then tell them what to plant. In this case, corn, because we don't have, at least right now, a good amount of like it's too hot for the beet. These will require a bit more slabs, but it will be built soonish. What else? We have finished getting all of the stone here, so let's go down slowly but surely. What else? This we know, and here this is the other mining camp. Yeah, we're getting slowly but surely. There's not much more stone left outside of those big ones, alright? So we're gonna have to do this, but the good thing is I have unlocked the quarry and the sawmill. It does require though some tools. So that is again why I really want to go get those tools. Few mushrooms there, can get them. There was some herbs here, yeah, they're ready. Good. Let's continue forward and I'll see you in a minute, maybe when we arrive in this new biome. So it is, ladies and gents, we're arriving into a new biome over here. This is the mountain now, right? We're in the mountain, we're not in the desert anymore. So the temperature has changed. We are now in cold. We have some normal humidity. It is not toxic apparently, so that's good. There was a nice place here to sleep. So I told him to sleep and he agreed. So that's great. Sleepiness is going down. We will need to feed probably soon, but that's okay. The main thing with now the temperature and the humidity changing is I can put my air well back on and they will start working. On the other hand, the farm over here of cactus is not working anymore, so I paused it. The other good thing is that the clay is going to regrow, right, thanks to the humidity. So we can restart this guy and we can also restart that guy soon. We can take, of course, all of those mushrooms while we're here. This can move back. You know, we're growing more and more berries, so that's great to follow or to support our growth. But yeah, we're in a new place, a new biome. We are gonna have Oh wait, what's happening over here? Oh, this doesn't grow the corn at this temperature. Indeed, we need to change it to back to beet. Right, and make sure that's what they are doing there. Same here, we need to put it back to beet, please. So let's go. They're gonna need, right, to take out the corn and then replace it by some beets. Hopefully this is, here it is. You can see the first beet is growing. So that means we may be a bit low for a while, but okay. What else? We have restarted now. We've done some interesting research. Oh, here it is. The smoking hut is ready, where we can use some beet and a bit of wood to make some scavenging rations. We could do the same with dry potatoes, smoke fish. But right now, you know, I have a bit of fish, but the beet is mainly what we're doing, especially having 2 farms. Hopefully that will be enough. Let me actually put a few more there and put 3 people on it. We have 3 people there. Yes, we do. Okay. So yeah, I think that was some pretty good progress, ladies and gents. We have survived the desert. We should send a party ASAP to get 3 tools. And in the next episode, we're going to see how to survive a cold snap as well as a light hailstorm potentially. We have nightshade here. That's a completely new thing. There is no tools here. Oh, tools over there. This is pretty far, but hopefully if I create some scavenging rations, I should be able to get there and have a couple of these. I also see here poison forest. So yeah, we're starting to discover more and more things, but I'm really happy how the city is growing slowly but surely. In particular here, I feel this is getting better and better. I don't have that much stone slab yet, which by the way, looking at my total number of stone means I should probably just make another stone mason. Now that the city really is growing in terms of inhabitants. I don't want to put it here because that one, I want to keep that for my city. But maybe there. There's not much. We're not gonna put houses here. And while we're at it, carpenter, we do have a lot, so maybe we don't do. But definitely that one, let's go. We have 2 people there, yes. So that we do a few more stone slab. That's gonna be important also to help us build more huts again, including potentially over here. And yeah, I hope you're still enjoying this one. Smash like button. I hope to see you next time.